Alright, it's opening day here in Massachusetts for bow season. Came out this morning. It was a good morning. It's just super warm today. I had 2 yearlings hang out and walk under me for about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. They were just walking around feeding in here. Just got in here a little while ago, but I had to switch the tree that my stand was on. Just wasn't big enough for my climber. Thought it was going to work pre-season, but so just literally the next tree over. So I'm still in the same spot, which is good. I'm only about 5 feet away. And the 2 yearlings come in here. I have at least 3 nice bucks on camera in here. 2 nice 8s, and then I had a big buck daylight yesterday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it looks like a big one. He had good horns on him. I can't tell if he's a big 8, 9, or 10, but it was just the way he walked through the camera. I couldn't count his points, but he's got a nice set of bone on top of him. So we're hoping for one of those. I do have a doe tag for Massachusetts as well, so if a big doe comes in, I'll be a little more selective with my does, just because I'm not going to shoot a smaller one, but if a nice sized doe comes in and presents a shot, I'll probably end up taking it. I just came in and it was a nice doe feeding out behind me with their fawn. They hopped back into the swamp over there, so I'm sitting in a real good pinch point right here between a big swamp on my left, behind where the camera is, and then a real thick, swampy, mucky, just nasty piece of woods over to my right. Super thick, but I mean the deer are hammering it, going back and forth, walking through there. And then this pinch point right in here is just this one little piece of open woods between these 2 real thick sections. It is rubbed up to all hell in here already. It's opening day, and there's about a dozen scrapes already just right around me in here. So there's a lot of deer in here. Looking for the big doe or one of the big bucks. It's Massachusetts, so I got 2 buck tags. So I know a couple nice 8s, and then that big one could have been one of the 8s, but his body looked so much bigger. I think he was a real big deer. We walked through yesterday, 2 in the afternoon, so we'll see what happens. Shaking. That was about 10 minutes ago. It might have been a little bit of a high hit. It was nice. I mean, left and right, it was perfect. Right behind the shoulder. It was a little high. I'm hoping it got good penetration. It didn't pass all the way through, so I'm just hoping that it penetrated enough that he's down. I heard him bound over that hill, going to the thick stuff, but I didn't hear him running away through it, like continuously running. So I'm hoping he's either dead over there or bedded down. I'm going to give it some time. I'm going to give it another 30 minutes or so. And get down and see if I can find him. Nice 8-pointer. Oh man, I mean, it was a huge 10 that came in earlier though. I wish he came back, but I got 2 buck tags, so hopefully we have one of them filled. Oh, I just hope that shot. It's the typical shit every bow hunter goes through, or every hunter in general. You know, you're second guessing your shots now after the fact, but you know what? It was a decent spot. It was a little high, but it was a good spot. It wasn't a pass through. That's the only thing. A good amount of the arrow was sticking out when he was running away. So, but I didn't hear him keep going through because it's real thick down there. If he kept going, I would hear him snapping and crashing into stuff, getting through it quick. I heard him get down in there and kind of crash into there, but I didn't hear him keep going, so that's what I'm hoping for. We're going to get down a little bit, like I said, and check, but till then, I'm going to sit here. Hopefully he's down. I can get out of there, get him out of there. Big Ten, I think, has been bedding out in front of me, which would be good, so maybe I can get back in here tonight. I want to set up down over this ridge a little bit, because that's where they've been coming through. From left to right. So I want to set up down over that ridge a little bit, and maybe we can fill a second tag on that Big Ten. But oh, this was a nice one. Nice 8-pointer. I hope he's down. Okay, so this morning I shot that 8-pointer, hit him super high. I wish I had the camera so I could look back, but I hit him high. It was perfect left and right. I don't know what happened. He might have, when I shot, he might have ducked and went high up on the shoulder. Just heard a crack. The arrow only went in about 5 or 6 inches. Spent about 6 hours looking for him today. Tracked blood for over a mile. I followed blood trail for over a mile. I had my tracker on Onyx. And then the blood piddled out. So I came back right to this spot. I moved out towards this creek about 40 yards because these deer were following this creek up and down this rock wall here. I was just doing some grunting. A doe just came by me about 2 minutes ago. And then right, just like they've been doing, right up the rock wall, a nice buck. I don't know what he is. He might be an 8. Nice buck. He looks old, mature buck. Just came in, stopped 20 yards right in front of me, and I think I just smoked this one. I could already see the blood pouring out of him once he started taking off. So while I have a little bit of light, I'm gonna slide down, find him, and try and get him out of here while I have some light. Oh my God, it happened so fast. I thought it was the doe. The doe just went straight out behind me. So the doe came out this way, went all the way up there. This hill goes down and kind of connects over, and then right up this rock wall came a deer. Thought it was the doe coming up. It hopped the wall. I saw horns. It was a lot bigger than the doe. Came right across the rock wall, right up to right there. So I'm gonna hop down and go find him. All right, I just hit the ground. Stands right here. I shot him right over here. So let's go see if we can find blood. I mean, I think I put it right down into his friggin' pump house. He was standing right over here. Standing right here. Here we go, we got blood. We got blood. Oh yeah, he's dumping. Oh my God, he's dumping. He is dumping blood. Look at that. Holy shit. He went right down into that thick crap on the other side of the rock wall. Oh my god. This is probably the best day of deer hunting I've ever had. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, in the blood. 3 bucks come in this morning. A doe just came by me, and then the beauty buck that I just think I just slocked him. Holy shit. All right, I'm gonna follow this blood and try and make sense of it here. All right, I just crossed the rock wall where he came over. Just following the blood. I just looked up. I can see his white belly. He's right there. Oh my god, let's go check him out. Holy shit. This is nuts. What an insane day of hunting. Oh my god, I can see the antler just sticking up. Holy shit. Oh, I can see his beams. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's a stud. Oh my god. Holy shit. He is a stud. Oh my god. Look at this freaking deer. Oh. Oh, what a beauty. What a friggin' beauty. Wow, wow, wow. What a fucking buck. What an unreal buck. Oh, I can smell him. Oh, what a beauty. All right. Ooh. All right, guys, here he is. I just got him all cleaned out. Oh, I still had a little bit of light, still a little bit light out. A few 100-yard drags was not too bad. But here he is. Beautiful 8-pointer. Like I said, this was one of the best days of deer hunting I've had in my life. Came in this morning, had a big 10 come in first thing. Just couldn't get a shot at him. There was a second buck with him. I'm not sure what it was. Sorry. Yeah, so like I was saying, there was a second buck that came in with that 10. I'm not sure what it was. That was about 6 o'clock, almost first light, 6:15. Around 8:15, I had an 8-pointer come in. Shot, I hit him. It was perfect left to right, like I was saying, but hit high, it hit way up here, and the arrow only went in about that much. Broke off 40 yards after I shot him. It was laying right on the ground, so there's about that much in him. I'm gonna do my best tomorrow again. Try and go out there, grid search for him. But I mean, to have that many nice bucks come in today, and then this one came in beautifully. This one came in beautifully tonight. I was just grunting, like I said. I had a doe walk that way. They've been coming up this road along this stone wall. I set up there, I was grunting at him. He hopped the wall, and it worked to a T, came right at me. So I couldn't be happier. Massachusetts bow season, it's November 4th. For some reason, I don't know, these bucks were just chasing calls today. Rattling them in, grunting at them, snort wheezing at them. They were just
it was awesome to see. One of the bucks coming in earlier was just grunting right away at me too. But it's pretty refreshing when the deer actually respond to calling. But I'm probably gonna start my drag out of here. It's gonna be interesting, but yeah, this section right behind me is gonna be tough. But oh well, we'll start the drag and get them home, get them hung up. I mean, I couldn't be happier. Look at that, beautiful 8-pointer. I mean, just unreal. Nice dark color on them. This is why we do it, man. Oh, sitting here, couldn't be happier. So I'm gonna get him out of here before it gets too late, and catch up to you guys when we're back at the truck. See how long that takes.